6th Pacific Islands University's Regional Network Conference was officially opened yesterday at the PNG University of Technology in Lae, Morobe Province. 15 universities and nearly 200 delegates, comprising researchers, academics and students, will be participating in the 3-day program set to end on July 3rd. Speaking on the theme Harnessing Technologies for the Safe and Sustainable Development of the Pacific, the host of the event, PNG UOT Vice Chancellor, Professor Ora Renagi, outlined the need to incorporate science into government policies.
Science to policy. Lots of science we will talk about this week. But to influence policy under the government so that changes are seen, the technology is transferred, the social science and the science are transferred to policy that will then begin the government to put in the resources and work on projects and developments.
Professor Renagi highlighted that the papers that will be presented in the 3-day conference are not academic exercises alone, but ideas with the potential to transform societies, empower communities, and safeguard our shared future.
Traditionally, universities have been viewed as centers of knowledge and knowledge generation and dissemination. However, in the 21st century, the universities must also be the hub of innovation and practical solutions. At the PNG University of Technology, I have a very simple motto. Standards of higher education is synonymous with higher standards of living. This is my greatest challenge as a Vice Chancellor of the University of Technology. I teach world-standard technology and science, very high standards of education. My challenge is to translate this technology and science to impact the livelihood of my people.
Additionally, Lae MP and Deputy Prime Minister John Rosso welcomed all international guests to Lae, expressing his delight that this is the first time the TVWAN conference was brought to Papua New Guinea and is hosted in his electorate. He supported Professor Renagi's concept and described the conference theme as timely and visionary.
It invites us to explore how modern science and innovation can be integrated with our deep reservoirs of traditional knowledge to address issues such as climate change, biodiversity loss, oceans, health, education, food security, health, cultural preservation. Makes policies. All those policies need to be guided by information, need to be guided by facts, figures, research. Too often, sometimes governments make decisions without those appropriate partnerships or research information. And you sitting here today with all these minds and all that knowledge should not waste it. All these minds, knowledge, research, information, technology should be used to harness that information, that knowledge, and help support government to improve the lives of our people and our region and our countries as a whole.
Kamela Guare, TVWAN News, Lae.